Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell every day of the week you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Hit on the ground out to short. Correa takes it in. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Digging in to try it again, Johnny Travis. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. In there, 0-1. One out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
First baseman number 31, Eric Hosmer.
Digging in for his second at bat. Eric Hosmer, he's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bounce to first. Bird gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Here's Brett Gardner now, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's got to hurry, and that's the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Digging in now for the Yankees, Juan Lagares. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Lagares is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. To first, fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Riding in once again, Manny Machado reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First offering on its way. Front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. Ready for another chance. Lorenzo King. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Strike.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
So one away now, and here comes the catcher, Salvador Perez. First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
In time to first, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Now the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And a 2-out double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you could see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. 0-2. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Leading off the fourth inning, the shortstop, Carlos.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
There's a drive out to left center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Into right field, that's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-1 home is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You could pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now a line drive that's going to carry over the head of Escobar into left center. Base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Next for New York, Cesar Hernandez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 3-2 ball game. Throw won't get him.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, D-Row.
Yeah, after your first original knockdown, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby, nice milestone right there.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here's the 2-0. Down Main Street.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. 3 runs already home here. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So striding forward now, Juan Lagares. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Volquez sets. Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. And the big inning is avoided as the side. Leading off the inning, Jose Ford. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Jose Ford.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Hernandez fields it cleanly. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
And a curveball in for a strike.
No balls.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
1-1.
And there's ball 1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. A bouncer up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Lagares. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Here's Manny Machado now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. The 1-1 is a ball below the zone. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Here's Carlos Correa now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-0 home. The swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Escobar on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Digging in and looking for more. Frazier will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Left side. Escobar fields it cleanly. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Frazier at second with 2 down. The ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Riding in once again, Lorenzo Cain. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. And he sends it the other way toward right center. On the move is Lagares. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Kansas City, number 33, Anthony Alvarez.
Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Action in that KC pen net has begun to loosen up. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Alvarez, the former Baltimore Oriole, who was signed as a...
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason.
And that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And he misses with it, 1-1. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And it's 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Ready once again, Juan Lagares. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Lagares.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
1-1.
5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-1 to Juan Lagares. Now the 2-1. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. For the first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. Ready for another shot now. Manny Machado. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
No balls and a strike to count. Lagares is off at first with 2 away. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Mike Moustakas will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. We'll flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
The 0-1 on its way.
That's it.
Fastball that just misses inside. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Payoff pitch one more time. A little bouncer. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Hernandez comes up with it, and a good throw gets him one gone. Digging in once again, Jose Ford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A man at third with 1 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile, the run is in to score from third.
Good manufactured run right there. leadoff double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no error.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Kansas City.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Soria, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a supplemental round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1 home, and he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Next for New York, Greg Bird. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-1. Misses. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Alcides Escobar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Dale Sadler has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Dale Sadler.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gardner going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Eighth inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. So next to the plate for the Royals, Johnny Travis. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street. 2 out, nobody on. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner. KC down in order. They're still down 5-3. Ready for another chance. Clint Frazier will swing it from the left side right here.
Clint Frazier.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
2-2.
The 2-2 is on a line to left center, and it's going to fall. A base hit, and that's a base hit. So a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down. The 0-2 home. Way outside. 1-2. One out, nobody on. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. The 2-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Left side, but well foul. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. Down. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're back at Yankee Stadium for the top of the ninth. Stuart Park comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. The 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Sanchez is over to take a look, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Oh, there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. KC down to their final strike in this one. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. New York took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Jordan Montgomery with his fourth.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL East, the New York Yankees combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 5-3. In other Yankees news, the team has announced a trade where they will receive closer Kenley Jansen and relief pitcher Luis Avilan from the Los Angeles Dodgers. And in return, they'll send relief pitcher Delene Sources.